Hello and welcome to Only Connect, the quiz with the most adorable contestants. They might not be the type to go on Love Island, but by George, if they did within 2 hours, they'd have memorised that island's flag, population and landmass relative to other Mediterranean islands. Tonight, I'm joined by two favourite teams from former series to play a special episode on a geographical theme. It's North v South. Let's start with the Northerners on my right. Paddy Stronach, a retired health and safety auditor who's on the organising committee of his local walking group, the Midweek Ramblers. Michael Wilson, a software engineer who vomited over himself during a bus trip along the Amalfi Coast. And their captain, Isabel Heward, a maths graduate who delivers her village newsletter and has been to a tea party hosted by Benazir Bhutto. All hailing from the north of England, they are the Scunthorpe Scholars. But is it the north of England, Scunthorpe? It's a debated point. What do you think?
Definitely.
Oh, I'd probably debate the point.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's out on its own, Lincolnshire.
I held a poll on Twitter to see what people thought. I said, is Scunthorpe in the north of England? 83% said yes, it's the north of England, and 14% said the Midlands. So what does that mean?
I'll go with the north.
But it also means there's a missing 3% who said it's in the south. And that is the problem with polls, isn't it?
Yes.
Welcome back. Thank you very much for playing. You are facing, on my left, John Jenkins, a medieval history researcher who once spent a week living entirely off parsnips. Ian Hewson, who's moved house 24 times in 33 years. And their captain, Justin Floyd, who owns a collection of ceramic dog figurines. All friends from Oxford, they are the Oxonians. Now, Justin, you're definitely from the south. Where exactly?
I'm originally from the US South in Georgia, so south, and then went to Oxford, so south of England, yes.
And how do you think your north-south divide in America compares to ours?
There's a bit more bloodshed on it and probably has a few problems, but I guess, you know, I like both the north and the south of England and the US.
Lovely to see all of you again as well. Good luck. Thanks for coming back. Let's play the quiz and see who wins. Oxonians, you won the toss, so you'll be going first. Please choose an Egyptian hieroglyph.
Could we have the twisted flax, please?
Yes, you could. It's the music question. You'll be hearing your clues. What do they have in common? Here's the first.
Where all the fields are green, the days don't seem to change. The seasons come and go, and yet the days don't change.
Next, please.
And you just feel the moonshine, ain't it just like a friend of mine? Hit me from
James
behind.
Oh, is it
Yes,
James
I'm gone to Carolina. in
next,
the
please.
Nothing on the TV, nothing on the radio that means that much to me.
This is Razorlight. I live in America. So it all something to do with America, possibly. But let's have the last one. Yeah, go on. That's Dakota, so I think these are all places in America, aren't they?
Are these places in America?
They are not all places in America. Scunthorpe Scholars, do you know?
They're all the names of hits by Neil Diamond as well. Carolina, I heard.
That's not it. And you're thinking of Sweet Caroline, I think.
Yes.
It was Carolina and My Mind, America and Dakota, but the first one from the Calendar Girls musical, Yorkshire.
North and south, please.
It's places that have north and south. You get North and South Carolina, North and South America, North and South Dakota, and North and South Yorkshire. Scunthorpe Scholars, what would you like?
Lion, please.
Lion. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
I'd see.
It's 2 and 2.
Do you want me to get the next one?
Go next.
Next, please.
It's 2 and 3.
Is it anything to do with the letters and words?
Can't see anything.
Right. Shall we go next? Next, please.
Director General.
Good. Shall I get the fourth?
Yeah.
Next, please.
Two seconds.
It's points scored in the two types of rugby. C is conversion, which is 2 points in rugby league and 2 points in rugby union. A penalty is 2 points in rugby league, 3 points in rugby union. A drop goal is 1 point in rugby league and 3 in rugby union. And a try is 4 points in rugby league and 5 in rugby union.
Beautifully summed up.
Well done.
And why do you think that has a bit of a north-south flavour to it as a question?
Because rugby league's a northern game and rugby union's more of a southern game.
That's right. And what happened was in the 1890s, there were northern teams that wanted to pay their players.
Correct.
So they broke away to create the different sort of rugby. Well done. Oxonians, what would you like?
The Horned Viper, please.
You are going to be seeing picture clues for this question. What do they have in common? Here's the first.
Who's that?
I don't know. It's a little bit. Next, please.
It's a snow leopard
And that's, what's his face?
Not
James.
Gazza or something like that.
It's James McAvoy.
James McAvoy and a snow leopard. Oh, this isn't going to be something
Next,
Game
please.
of Thrones.
Oh, it could be.
Oh, no,
Yes.
that's Lin-Manuel Miranda and a
Rabbit.
Or a hare.
hare? Hamilton?
Hamilton. Next, please.
It's got to be
Voices.
Dust. Philip Pullman.
2 seconds.
Are these the demons in His Dark Materials?
Well, I'll take it. On the left, we're seeing the actors who play certain characters, and then the demons, I think, are sort of associated creatures of the characters. So what are those demons?
We've got the Snow Leopard for James McAvoy.
Who plays...
Lord Asriel. And then that's Lin-Manuel Miranda. And he's got a little hare.
Yes, he's Lee Scoresby, who has an Arctic hare.
And I can't remember the name of the actress in number 4. Is that an orangutan?
It's Ruth Wilson.
Ruth Wilson, yeah.
And, I mean, I'm assuming your second question refers to the creature next to her there.
Yes.
And that's a golden monkey. And the first one is the character Seraphina Pekkala. And her demon there is a Gaia Falcon.
Oh.
Back to you, Scunthorpe scholars, for a choice.
Water, please.
OK, the water question. What do these clues have in common? Here's the first.
These 3 characters mean anything to you?
Not really.
Next, please.
What's the names? The Bronte sisters or anything, are they?
I think it's something to do with novels, but I can't think what.
Next, please.
My grandpa and sister.
I'm not seeing anything at all. Do I go for the next one, please?
Bad hair, good Samaritan.
Ah,
Good, bad,
2 seconds.
Good, the bad, and the ugly.
Very well spotted. Talk me through the clues.
A good Samaritan, bad hair day, an ugly duckling, and then looking back at it.
What's good, Charlotte?
The punk rock band, or, well, pop punk band.
They're a band. I've played poker with one of them, but I'm not sure which. I think there's brothers, or there's 2 of them with the same name. Bad Alice.
That is recognisable, but I know Ugly Betty because I used to watch it on television, but Bad Alice I cannot recall.
That one's a novel.
Right.
And then
The
Good
Good
Life.
Life.
Well, of course, The Good Life,
Yes.
Bad Romance. That's the Lady Gaga song, and Ugly Truth and Expression. The Good Wife, do you know that?
Is that a book?
It's a TV series. It's rather great about a lawyer who, you know, she's married to a dodgy politician. Bad Grandpa.
That's a film, isn't it?
That's a film from
Yes.
2013, and The Ugly
The
Sisters.
Ugly Sisters.
The Ugly
From
Sisters.
Panto.
Oh, no, they're not.
Oh, yes, they are.
Exactly so. And why does that have a north-south flavour?
Is the good, the bad, the ugly?
It's set during the American Civil War.
Oh, gosh, it is, yeah.
Well done for spotting that at the end there.
Well done.
Oxonians, what would you like?
The Eye of Horus, please.
The Eye of Horus. OK, what is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Is there a road to Hong Kong film?
If there's going to be some sort of north-south
Next,
thing
please.
going, it's got to be.
Oh, the north and south points of continents? Or eastern and westernmost points of continents.
Really? The Rock of Gibraltar's?
The westernmost?
The rock and jump is the southernmost.
Yeah.
Point.
And Hong Kong can't be the northernmost.
Well, let's have a look at the next one.
Next, please.
Islands. They're the top and bottom parts of islands, the north and south parts of islands.
Should we go with that?
2 seconds.
Are these north and south points of geographical locations?
I don't think I can take that answer. I'm sorry, you're in the right area, but that's not quite right. So I'm going to show the 4th clue to the Scunthorpe scholars for a possible bonus point.
So these antipodes, so obviously the North Pole and the South Pole, that's the opposite side of the Earth.
They are antipodes. So it's not particularly about north and south, except at the last clue there, but they are opposite ends of the Earth from each other. Do you know what is the closest antipodes, if you're remaining on land, to Cardiff?
I don't.
It's the Antipodes Islands.
Oh, really?
Well done, you get the bonus point. And your own question, the two reads, what is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
OK, next, please. Next, please. That means absolutely nothing. Next, please.
Two seconds. No, your time's run out. So, Oxonians, do you know for a bonus point?
Is it Our Friends in the North?
The connection is Our Friends in the North, that great TV show. Talk me through these clues.
Well, Nikki and the Doctor are both played by...
That's right, Christopher Eccleston.
Christopher Eccleston.
They give away a clue at the end there.
Christopher Eccleston. And Geordie and James Bond are both played by Daniel Craig.
Exactly so. So Our Friends in the North was about these four friends, and the lead was Christopher Eccleston, who went on to play the Doctor. Tosca, that's the great Mark Strong, who's, you know, played many other roles. What's Merlin from?
Kingsman.
Kingsman, that's right, the sort of spy spoof film, he's in that. Geordie Peacock was played by Daniel Craig, was also James Bond, and Mary, wonderful Gina McKee, who also played Wallace Simpson, so it's other roles by those characters. And anyone who hasn't seen it, it is a great, great TV series. It is something that is a masterpiece of television. It's a really great show. Well done, you get the bonus point. And that means at the end of round one, the Oxonians have 2 points, the Scunthorpe scholars have 3. Sequences now. What comes fourth in a sequence? Oxonians will be going first again. What would you like?
Can we go for the Eye of Horus, please?
Yes, you can. You'll be seeing the first in a series of clues. What might come fourth? Time starts now.
Stage of education, is it primary or secondary? Next, please.
Stage of education.
So it's a state,
Trinity leads Trinity. Stage of education is secondary. Tertiary. Trinity. Oh, that one, there's leads
Next,
Trinity.
please.
Microsoft.
We're up to 10.
Leads is Trinity, right? You said?
Could be Microsoft.
Oh, Microsoft DOS.
2 seconds.
A card game named after a Spanish number.
I'm afraid that's not the answer. So, Scunthorpe scholars, another bonus chance for you.
Well, I'd guess stage of education, because sometimes you say the first one again.
Unlucky. The answer's north and south. And I'll tell you why. This is to do with letters. So, stage of education would be called a key stage, or KS. Leeds is often represented by LS, that's its postcode. Microsoft by MS, so something that would be represented by NS, for example, North and South. And I tell you what, it'll be coming up again in the show as well.
Been developing.
So no points there, but you may choose a question. What would you like?
The line, please.
Lion. What would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
It's to do with the chemicals, because in the title sequence they use chemical symbols.
Next, please.
Right, so 48.
What's the 47 and 48?
Yes, shall I go for the next? Give us a bit of time.
Yes.
Next, please.
Exposure, so the...
57 something.
So what's...
2 seconds.
Television series MASH.
That is not the answer, though you might be closer than you think. Oxonians, do you know for a bonus?
So 50 colon Hawaii 50.
Exactly the answer we have ourselves. And why is that?
So these are television programs set in U.S. states by order of admission, with 47 being Arizona, I believe.
It's actually New Mexico, where Breaking Bad is set. Arizona is 48, where About a Medium was set. And 49?
As Northern Exposure is in Alaska.
Alaska. So we need a programme set in Hawaii, which MASH, unfortunately, was not.
Yes, I was working on the lines of parallels, latitudes.
Oh, I see.
That's what I was trying to do, so...
How geographically sophisticated.
I know, I'm very wrong.
So well done. You get that bonus point, Oxonians, and what would you like for yourselves?
Can we do Twisted Flax, please?
Yes, you can. What will come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Anything.
Korea.
Sutton Coldfield.
Yeah.
Korea's good because you got North and
Yeah.
South. but-
Next, please.
Socialist Republic.
Oh, this is going to be what... Is this going to be like Democratic People's Socialist Republic? But I don't know what the next one is. You know, it's presumably it's what they call Korea or they call
Next,
China
please.
or something.
Oh, Yugoslav Republic. So that's
Oh,
it's
Macedonia.
North Macedonia.
North. These are Macedonian names.
Yes,
North.
they
yeah,
are.
North.
The answer is North, or more formally, the Republic of North... What?
Macedonia.
Macedonia. It is name changes of Macedonia, going chronologically forwards in its various guises. Well done. Back to you, scholars. What would you like?
Water, please.
OK, you're going to see a series of pictures. What sort of thing would you expect to see in the fourth picture? Here's the first.
Jennifer Aniston. Is it going to be that?
Next, please.
Don't know who that is. Any idea?
You know what I'm on,
Next, please.
It's not Philippa Forrester, is it? Jennifer Aniston. Don't know the second one. Jenny.
3 seconds.
Picture of Theresa May.
As lovely as that would be, I'm afraid that's not it. Oxonians, do you know?
How about a picture of Sue Barker?
Or a picture of Sue Perkins.
Oh, lovely.
But I will take Sue Barker, and why?
This is from a song by The Beautiful South, which lists a whole number of women, Philippa, Alison, Jennifer, Sue.
Exactly. Song for whoever.
Song for
Jennifer,
whoever.
Alison, Philippa, Sue, somebody, Annabelle too, exactly. That's the trailer. Well done. That is correct. You get the bonus point and your own choice. What's it to be?
Horned Viper, please.
OK. What would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Song of Solomon.
Solomon Grundy, Born on a Monday.
Oh, you went up. Yeah. Next, please.
Did he?
Lee.
Wood.
Lee Westwood. Solomon
Solomon Northup.
Someone East Clint.
Eastwood.
Brackets Wood.
Yeah,
Eastwood.
I think that would work. Yes. Going
Lee
backwards
Westwood.
round the
So
Solomon
Solomon
Northup,
Northup.
Lee
Okay.
Westwood,
Lee Westwood.
something
Someone
else, and
Gareth
then East.
Blank
Going
Names.
backwards round the compass.
Yeah, so
okay.
Clint.
Clint Wood. Lovely.
Clint and then Wood in parentheses.
A perfect answer. You get 3 points for coming in early. Very well done. You didn't need Neville Southall at the end there. We're going around the compass with people's names, and we wanted somebody with East in their name. Very well done. Back to you, Scunthorpe scholars, for the last question of the round. 2 reads. What will come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Stuff like this East Anglia.
Next, please. Nothing to Darlington or anything like that. Next, please.
Cornwall. Not getting anything. Oh, Cornwall's got board with only one other county.
2 seconds.
0 Isle of Wight.
Is the right answer. And why is that?
It's the number of other counties that each has got. So Cornwall has just got a border with Devon. Tyne and Wear has got borders with 2 counties.
And Norfolk and Suffolk, well, that's an example, because obviously loads of counties border 3 others. That means at the end of round 2, the Scunthorpe scholars have 5 points, the Oxonians have 9. Time for the connecting wall, and it'll be the Scunthorpe scholars to go first this time. So please choose lion or water.
Lion, please.
OK, you have 2.5 minutes to solve the lion wall, starting now.
Well, Neva's a river, Nile's a river, Neen's a river, Niger's a river, Neva's St Petersburg.
Right, so we've got any other rivers?
First names of F1 drivers.
First names of F1 drivers.
Nelson, PK, Nicky Lauda, Nigel Mansell.
Nicky Lauda, Nigel Mansell.
Nico Rosberg.
Right, have we got anything else there? Right, so I've done it without Nino, I've done it without Nicky, I've done it without Nico, do it without Nelson. Oh, right, so back to the rivers. Is Nigong, is that a river?
Well, I don't know, because Neen's in England, you've won a foreign one, so if we leave Neen out for the moment, we've got Nile, Neva, Niger, what about Niloni? Although I think that might be Nylon with a Y on the end, but I can't work out any.
Nevins, have you seen any word ones? So there's Nap at the beginning of Napoleon,
If you take the N off the beginning of Ngong, you've got Gong. If you take it off the...
Nevins.
Lost it now.
Is that somebody's surname, Nevins?
No, it's
NG.
If you take Nylony, you have NY. If you take the yellow out.
So so taking something else out.
3 lives now.
So they've got 3 lives.
Oh, the time is up and the wall has frozen. But you found 2 groups. What is the connection in that first group? Nino, Nico, and so on.
That is the first name of Formula 1 drivers. So we've got Nigel Mansell, Nicky Lauda, Nico, is it Rosberg? Nino
Farina, all the first names of Formula 1 champions. And what about the next group, starting Nini or Nene?
So the first 2 letters are the same 2 as the last, and obviously Neen, it's just any, so you don't need to take anything out.
That's right, letters the same at the beginning and end. And you can get points for the connections in the groups you didn't find. So let's resolve the wall. There we go. Nile, Neva, Nelson, Niger or Niger?
These are the rivers.
Those are the rivers. It's a horrible wall because there's a lot of rivers on there. Quite right. And the last group, Nana, Napoleon, New Brian and so on.
Are they all dogs? Are they all dogs?
They are all dogs. They're all fictional dogs. Yes, Nana from Peter Pan, of course. New Brian is in Family Guy, because Brian's the dog. There's New Brian. Napoleon from the Aristocats. And Nevins, it's like Roy's from The Cat in the Hat.
Oh.
But I assume you're just going on Nana there.
Absolutely. Yes.
Well, they are all dogs. But you found 2 groups and you gave me all 4 connections. That is a total of 6 points. Let's bring their opponents in now, give them the other wall and see how they get on. Oxonians, you have the water wall. You've got 2.5 minutes. Time starts now.
Okay, strong, Satai, Mark Spitz, Mark Selby, Mark Strong.
Mark Steele.
Mark Steele.
Things with chicken.
Is there another bit?
There's a Mark Sedwell as well, he's a cabinet secretary.
Sedwell is, where's Sedwell?
Down bottom right.
So leaving out Steele, leaving out Strong. Okay.
Lovely.
Okay, chicken
soup.
Chicken satay, chicken soup for the soul.
Chicken Supreme and chicken sheesh. Chicken shame, sexed up, makes you strong.
Sky disc.
X. Are there rivers in these somewhere? No,
Oh, the X,
yeah, I don't like it.
Ream.
The Tay is in satay.
Satay.
Right.
The X is in sexed up. I don't like it. Massively.
We had chicken soup for the soul. We had chicken sheesh, sitai, and chicken song. Oh, the chicken song. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Chicken.
3 lives now.
Okay. Gosh. So we've had strong as a red herring already. Supreme is a type of pizza, I guess. What was the words? Analyze. Fism. the DUP was a party that was in government recently. EST.
Well, strong and strongest. Why is...
EME. Sensationalize. Sexed up. Oh, gosh. Oh, SM. SEs. SKs.
No, just...
And they begin and end with the same 2 letters.
You solved them all. Very well done. But what about the connections? Tell me about the first group, steel, spits, and so on.
Those are our famous marks.
They are well-known marks. And the next group, song, soup for the soul, and so on.
Those can all be preceded by chicken.
Yes, I think you got that rather by accident. You don't remember the chicken song?
Yeah. No. It's the stick finger
Chicken in the air and a deck chair. It's the spitting image.
number 1.
Spitting image chicken. And the next group, strongest, Smurfism. You suddenly saw that.
Those all begin and end with the same pair of letters.
Yes, they do. And the last group, strong, shame, supreme, sexed up.
Are they Ed Sheeran songs?
They are Robbie Williams songs.
Oh.
But you did find all 4 groups and give me 3 connections. That's a total of 7 points. Let's have a look at the overall scores. The Scunthorpe scholars have 11 points. The Oxonians have 16. And now it's time for the missing vowels round, so fingers on buzzers, teams. I can tell you that the first group of disguised clues are all book titles with roads in them. Scunthorpe scholars?
The road to Wigan Pier.
Correct. Scunthorpe?
The Crow Road.
Correct. Oxonians?
The road less travelled.
Well done. Oxonians?
The Lawless Roads.
By Graham Greene. Next category, they all feature Michael Palin. Oxonians?
Michael Palin in North Korea.
Correct. Don't remember this one. Michael Palin's New Europe. Next clue. Oxonians?
Pole to pole with Michael Palin.
Correct. Scunthorpe scholars?
Clangers.
Well done. Next category. Things you can see when travelling from north to south on the East Coast Main Line. Oxonians?
Arthur's Seat.
Well done. Oxonians?
Lindisfarne.
Off the Northumberland coast. Oxonians?
Angel of the North.
Of course. That last one was, of course, Emirates Stadium in North London. You've come a long way down on the train, I think, by then. But it is the end of the quiz, and looking at the final scores, the Scunthorpe scholars have 14, the Oxonians have 23. You picked up pace in the missing vowels there, but well played, everyone. You've still got some quizzing talents, and really lovely to see you again. Thanks very much for coming. And thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the show, whether you're in the north or the south, or even if you're not in Wales at all. Goodbye.